This was a lesson in the history of farming machinery between the 1940s and the 1960s. It was an amazing range of stuff, from farm machinery to transport, and then we even had military stuff, as you'll see coming up after this magnificent Shire horse here, and the children were patting him afterwards. That's green goddess. But not only were the green goddesses, this man told me that the Germans were well ahead of us in military developments, and I related my experiences in the arsenal to him when we found that the Germans were far ahead of us in manufacturing of gun barrels. Then we have old buses. But the real fun begins shortly. This is an AEC bus. We used to live near the AEC factory in Southall back in the 1960s. And look who we're seeing there. That's our son-in-law being driven round on a little tractor. The range of tractors was enormous. Huge area for international harvester, but here are the old Fergusons. I remember them when we used to go potato digging after the war. They would run in front of us with a spinner. We dug the potatoes out of the ground. And this is coming up now, a list of all the tractors there are all the way around. But this one's called Charlie. That's rather interesting, isn't it? Rather a sleek looking job, probably American, I guess. Yes, these are Fergusons now. Another Ferguson. Now I don't know what that one is. That's a much more robust machine, and probably American, I guess. This is something that we've never seen. That's hard metal onto this thing that digs a groove in the ground. Look at this monster here. That's the seat on the top. And this was a mobile blacksmith. Now the interesting thing was he did the most beautiful work, not just horseshoes as you can see here, but all sorts of things for the garden and for the house for that matter. Now we come to it. Gwen and I both remember threshing machines like this, machines which sorted out things. This is potato sorting. And of course the stars will show the traction engines, beautiful machines. This is the highlighted development of steam power. Here's a machine sawing planks out of logs and attached to a traction engine which is driving it with a belt drive. It seemed highly dangerous to me. There's the man in charge at the end. He sprayed the circular sorting time with the fluid, probably to lubricate it. Oh, a fine bit of wood that. Here we are at the other end. That shows you one when blacks are slack. But look at this! A miniature piano system. It's the Jacquard system for playing music on organs. And Lister engines, lots of little ones that did works about the farm. Lister's was the place where my uncle worked during the war. He was an inspector and they did war work at Dursley in Gloucestershire. But these sorts of machines doing all sorts of things. Look, this was a spraying machine. And a water pump. Driven by a little tiny engine. Now we're back to the grading machines and the threshing, driven by Grand Seaman as an international harvester. tracks there. And no rides for the kids, of course. And steam driven, naturally. Where's the milk cooler? Good question, where does the milk start off? We never really found that out. That's the warm water out. That's the cooling thing. One from Manchester there. It was a huge thing, it covered a number of fields, quite big fields as well, just outside Potten End, on the Hempstead Road going into Hemel. Potten seems to be made of sandbags, I thought we lived in Manchester. Lots of women driving these things as well. Look at a little tiny one. Everything's taking kids for rides. Here we are again with the rides for the kids. And they're wearing an Aussie hat. Fishing contractors driving little waiting around as well. And lots of people sitting out as we did. We were sitting in the beer tent at this point having pins. And we were listening to a jazz band behind us. It was lovely weather. It was supposed to be raining like fury according to the weather forecast, but the rain was later. It didn't come until the evening. Okay, we hear the jazz band behind us now. There they are. They're doing charity work all over the place. They were just doing the Saturday at this show. It runs for nearly 3 days. And here's Will, and there was Nunu, Ding's child, and Robert. She comes from Beijing. They've moved to England to work here.